Welcome to Sell with Soul, the podcast that removes every outdated sales rule and replaces it with something powerful, magnetic and real. I'm Tina O'Hagan, and after more than 35 years in international sales and leadership, I've learned that selling isn't about pressure or persuasion, it's about people, purpose and genuine connection. If you're ready to sell differently and win differently, you're in the right place. Hello and welcome back to Sell with Soul. I'm your host Tina O'Hagan. Today we're looking ahead into the future of selling. The world of sales is changing fast. Buyers are more informed, technology is evolving at lightning speed, and people can tell a mile away when something doesn't feel real. That's why, more than ever before, it's crucial to have a sales strategy that's rooted in trust, humanity and purpose. Because while technology can help us connect faster, it cannot replace the magic that happens when two people build a genuine connection. And then we come on to the human heart of selling. I've always believed that selling isn't about pushing products or chasing quotas. It's about having a conversation with a purpose. And as we move into this next chapter of selling, that belief has never been more relevant. Buyers today can find almost anything they need with a few clicks, be that specs, pricing, reviews, competitor comparisons. It's all there online. What they can't find so easily is trust. That's where the future salesperson comes in, not as a persuader, but as a partner. Someone who listens, understands, and adds real value to the conversation. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, AI. Is it a friend or a foe? Artificial intelligence is already reshaping sales. Automated prospecting, predictive analytics, chatbots, and CRMs that tell you when to follow up. But here's the truth. AI will never replace the human-to-human part of selling. It can only enhance it. It can save us time, help us analyse data and identify patterns, but it can't feel empathy, read subtle emotion, or truly understand human need. The real art of selling still lives in the heart, not the algorithm. The best salespeople of the future will use technology wisely as a tool for insight and efficiency, but they'll still lead with authenticity, intuition and care. Because people do not buy from technology, they buy from people they trust. And that brings us on from global to local, return to connection. For years, globalization was the dream, big markets, mass reach, and selling across borders. But now something interesting is happening. We're seeing a rise in local selling again, where connection, community, and culture matter more than ever. People want to buy from those who understand them, who get their world, who speak their language figuratively and literally. That's why the countries producing some of the world's best salespeople today are places like South Africa, Ireland and New Zealand. They're doing so well. They have this natural warmth, authenticity and conversational style that builds instant rapport. They know how to make people feel comfortable, seen and valued. And that's what modern selling is coming back to, human connection. Let's rewind to 1928, to one of the greatest salespeople of all time, Joseph Samuel Girardi, or Joe Girard. He's still listed in the Guinness Book of World Records as the world's greatest salesman, selling 13,001 cars in just 15 years. Now, Joe didn't have AI, LinkedIn or email campaigns. He built his empire through personal connection and relentless consistency. His secret? He sent every single one of his customers a card every month, handwritten, with just 3 words: I like you. That was his follow-up system. Simple, genuine, personal. And it worked because it came from the heart. That's the reminder we need as we move into the future. Technology will evolve, markets will shift, but human appreciation never goes out of style. Flexibility, soul and values. So what does a future-proof sales strategy look like? It's flexible because markets, tools and buyer expectations change quickly. It's soulful because people crave authenticity more than ever. And it is value-led because your reputation and integrity will always be your greatest assets. When your sales strategy aligns with who you truly are, you stay consistent without losing your spark. And let's be honest, that spark is what people buy into. What about the future salesperson? They just won't be a closer, they'll be a connector. Someone who blends data with empathy, insight with intuition, technology with trust. They will know how to use AI tools to understand their customers better, but they'll also know how to look someone in the eye, ask the right question and listen deeply. They'll understand that sales is no longer about chasing numbers. It's about building meaningful, lasting relationships that grow both your business and your confidence. So how do we prepare for the future of selling? Start by grounding yourself in what makes you human. Your ability to connect, to care, to listen, and to adapt. Technology can amplify your efforts, but your humanity is what will always set you apart. Because when everyone else is trying to automate, the person who can genuinely relate will always stand out. Some closing thoughts. The future of selling isn't scary, it's exciting. It's full of opportunity for those willing to blend the best of both worlds, the digital and the deeply human. So whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, remember this: selling is having a conversation with purpose. Keep it real, keep it human, and always sell with soul. Thanks for joining me again today on Sell with Soul. If this episode resonated, share it with someone in your network. And let's start a conversation about what the future selling really looks like. Until next time, stay connected, stay curious, and keep selling with purpose.